Science, this one is this one and next. Why the PDF? In the PPT or alcohol, I'm coming now. Good afternoon, everybody. What's today's date? Means 18th of Jester 2082. AC batch 2082. Right? Registration form is already filled. Now, Bakaida, you are eligible for AC. So today is the day, whatever, where are you laughing? Where there is presentation from first group of this batch. Let's welcome them on the stage. The presentators are Dipesh Poon Magar and Fizal Khanka. At first, Fizal will present, then Dipesh. Here the program goes.
Good afternoon to respected our science teacher and dear friends. So I'm Fizal Khanka, and after a long time I'm here going to present about first chapter scientific learning. So the contents that I'm going to describe about are variables and their types, why are control variable important, and next is things to be considered while doing a scientific study about variables, fundamental units, unit-wise analysis of physical equation, and application of unit-wise analysis of physical equation. So the first we have to know, before going into about variables, we must know about what is scientific process and how does it take place. So scientific learning is the process in which we research and ask a question, do background research, and then we form hypothesis, and after many more process and experiment we come to conclusion. So first step in scientific method is asking a question. Before doing anything or experiment, we must have question, and that must be an accurate question. Do background research. The question's topic must have something background, a very effective evidence for its background research. And next is construct hypothesis. So without thinking what is going to happen or what can be their probable answers, we can't go in next step. So constructing hypothesis is one of the most important phase of the scientific method. And next is to test with an experiment. So after constructing it, what can be the probable evidences, we have to test with the help of experiments. And next is analyze the result. So after experiment we get some results, and we must be able to analyze it and draw the conclusion. So if the hypothesis comes true, that means if it works, then we have to report the results at the conclusion. And if it is sometimes, every time it will not be right, so sometimes it can be mistake, and then we have to repeat the process of think and try again, and the same process goes on. So next it is about variables. So many factors that can affect the outcomes or result of experiments are called variables. So the factors or any kind of causative factors, so the causative factors that affect the outcomes, that affects the result or output of an experiment, can be defined as variables. So there are mainly three types of variables. First, independent variable, what I change, that means the variable in experiment which can be changed by us are called independent variables. Next one is dependent variables. The dependent variables are dependent upon independent variables. So those are things what I observe or measure. These are the things actually that is in experiments. So dependent variables are those kind of variables what we measure and observe in an experiment. So control variables are the last and third variables. These are the variables which keep constant. So in experiment everything cannot be variety, or something is there which must be kept constant. So the control variables also should be kept constant in order to get an accurate result. So next slide is about independent variable and its little bit explanation. And independent variables is the factor or condition that can be changed during an experiment. So in an experiment, the variable or causative factors or any kind of substance that can be changed, and that can be that is in our hands, that can be manipulated. So it is also termed as manipulated variable. It is because we can manipulate it. It is in our hand that we can change it or not. If we want to change, then we can change. So it is known as manipulated variable or experimental variable, as it is changed to experimental variable, can be also termed as independent variable. And next is predictor variable. After that, it serves as the cause in another variable within the experiment during acting as the factor influencing the result. So this is one of the factors that influences the outcome of an experiment. So it can be said as the cause that that affect the other variables in an experiment. So first it is about dependent variable. In second we are going to discuss about dependent variable. A dependent variable is the factor or condition that you measure or observe in an experiment. So at the beginning only I have already said about the dependent variable. So it means the variable that is a factor or any kind of substances in an experiment that we are able to measure or observe or calculate. So next thing about the important thing about independent variable is it is also called responding variable. So this variable is the effect of independent variable. So independent variable determines the dependent variable. So it depends upon independent variable that how the dependent variable works in an experiment. So next is control variable. Control variable, the variable that is maintained, unchanged or constant in an experiment. This variable remains the same during a scientific experiment. So the causative factor or any kind of substance that cannot be changed, or the substance which we have to keep constant during an experiment, can be said as control variable. So some of the importance of control variables can be described here as 3 points. So focusing on a single factor. So in an experiment, if we keep everything abnormal, then the constant, then there can be variety of factors that affect our experiment in negative way. So in control variable helps to focus on a single factor. And next point is establishing a clear relationship. So a control variable helps to create a clear and clarified relationship between independent and dependent variable, through which we can get a better result of an experiment. So next is preventing confusion. So in order to prevent confusion, control variable very important because they are kept constant. So the things which are kept constant in an experiment helps to prevent the confusion in an experiment. So at a glance, if we see, then dependent variable are the aspect you are investigating, that we are trying to investigate, we are trying to research, and you should only have one dependent variable per experiment. So there must be one dependent variable as per the need of the experiment. So next we see the independent variable, the aspect you are using to alter the dependent variable. Independent variable alters the dependent variable, and this should change in a linear way. For example, time taken for something to happen. So for instance, we can take the time taken. This must be altered time and again. And next is control variable, the aspect you are keeping the same. The things we are keeping the same is control variable, and this should be measured and kept at the same value to make sure they don't affect your dependent variable too. So control variable must be kept constant so that they do not affect the dependent variable, and they also do not affect the overall result of an experiment. So next, here are some examples. So how does the number of batteries affect the brightness? So variables. First, independent variables is number of battery. The things which we can change is the number of batteries. Number of batteries depend upon our hand, that how can we change or not. And brightness of the bulb is something that we are going to observe in an experiment. And control variable, the thickness of wire, size of batteries, type of light bulbs, temperature of the wires. So there can be many more control variables. This helps us to know the accurate result of an experiment. So next is, how does the amount of light affect the plant growth? So this is very common example, as we all are known to. An independent variable, amount of light. The amount of light is something that that is in our hand and we can change. And amount of the plant growth is something that we have to experiment about or research about. And next is control variable, type of plant, amount of water given to plant, size of the plant, temperature of the room. So there can be more than one control variable in an experiment. So last experiment is about how does the age of a student affect the time it takes to complete the jigsaw puzzle. So this is a bit different example. So here we can see age of the students. Age of the students can be changed. It can be kid also and it can be adult also. So dependent variable, time it takes to students to complete the puzzle. So dependent variable is something we observe. So here time is observed by us. And next is control variable, difficulty of the puzzle and number of pieces. So number of pieces in these puzzles can be considered as control variables. So these were the examples. So by saying this much, I'd like to conclude here, and it will be continued by my friend Deepesh.
Our presentation, chapter 1, describes things to be considered about variables in scientific study. An experiment of scientific research should have independent and one dependent. Independent and dependent variables must be controlled. Its value depends on change in the independent variable. Force F is equal to mass m variables, and acceleration A is the independence variables, are also called right hands variables. Example 1, changing acceleration while keeping mass constant. In this experiment, independent variable acceleration denoted by A, small a, dependent variables force denoted by capital F, control variables mass denoted by small m is keep constants. Experiment 2, changing mass while keeping acceleration constants. In this experiment, independence variable mass denoted by small m, dependent variables force denoted by small f, controlled variables acceleration denoted by small a, it keep it constants. Fundamental units and derived units is of physical quantities which can neither be derived from or be further resolved into other similar quantities are called fundamental quantities. Derived units is of physical quantities which depend on two or more fundamental quantities or power of fundamental quantities are called derived quantities. Unit or refers standard with which we carry out the measurement and of any physical quantities of the same kind is called unit. Physical quantity is equal to numerical value into unit. Fundamental unit and derived unit tables. Fundamental units length denoted by small l, unit meter, symbol m, mass denoted by m, unit kilometer, kg, symbol is kg, time denoted by small t, second unit is second, symbol is S. Temperature denoted by T, unit is Kelvin, symbol K. Electric current denoted by I, unit is amperes, symbol is A. Luminous intensity denoted by capital I upon B. Unit is candela, symbol is CD. Amount of substance denoted by small a. Mole, unit is mole. Mole, symbol is MOL. Derived units tables is area denoted by capital A. Related formula is length into breadth. Symbol of unit name square meter. Derived units m square. Fundamental unit involute m is equal to m. Derived quantity to volume denoted by capital B. Related formula length is equal to breadth is equal to height L into B into H. Cube meter, m cube. M is equal to m. Velocity denoted by V. Displacement upon time. Symbol unit meter per second. Derived unit is ms minus 1. ms acceleration denoted by small a. Change in velocity upon time. B minus u upon t, meter per square second. ms minus square. ms upon s into s. Force denoted by capital F. ms mass into acceleration m into a. Symbol kilometer into meter per square second or Newton. Derived unit n. kg into m upon s into s. Density is A or D. Related formula is mass upon volume. Bm, B upon m, m upon V. Kilometer per cube meter. A kilogram per cube meter. Kg. Example 1. The unit of power is a derived unit. Justify. Answer. The unit of power is watt. We know that power is equal to work done upon time. P is equal to F upon T is equal to F into S is equal to M multiples or A multiples S upon T. Watt is equal to kg into m upon S into S into S is equal to kg m square S minus cube. The unit of power watt depends on the fundamental units of the kilogram. M and S thus it is a derived units. Example 2. The unit difference between fundamental and derived units. Fundamental This is the unit of fundamental quantity. Second, this unit is independent of other units, derived units. This is the unit of derived unit quantities. This unit is obtained from fundamental units. Unit means analyze of physical equation. One number. Velocity equation v is equal to u plus at, v is equal to u plus at. LHS v is equal to ms square, ms is equal to m into s minus square minus 1. RHS u plus at is equal to ms plus ms upon s square. ms minus 1 plus ms minus 1. Physical equation s is equal to ut plus 1 upon 2 a square t. S is equal to ut plus 1 by 2 a square t. LHS s is equal to m. RHS ut plus 1 by 2 a square plus a square t is equal to ms minus 1 into s plus 1 by 2 bracket ms minus square bracket square into s is equal to m plus m square s minus q. Application of unit means analyze equation. Number 1, unit means analyze of education conference their relative that happened in nature. The use of unit means analyze help derive meaningful relationship between different physical quantities within equation. Unit means analyze makes it possible to change unit from one system to another. Can physical quantities with the same base unit added and subtract. Fundamental units have specific units annotated with them also such as meter denoted by small m, from length kilometer, kg for mass, seconds for time, etc. When adding or subtracting physical quantities, their units must be the same. Can physical quantity with different base unit is added and subtracted? It is not possible to add or subtract the quantities with different base unit. From instance, in the case of s plus at, the first terms represent displacement, those whose unit is meter denoted by small m, and the second terms represent acceleration multiplied by time, whose unit is ms minus square s bracket ms minus 1. Limitation of unit means analyze of physical equation. Number one, it make overlook quantities that do not have dimension known as dimensionless quantities such as ratio of two length to number like 5 apples etc. Number two, it does not provide extra details about the constants is the education equation. Number three, it does not offer any information about the coefficient in the equation. The importance of denominational is listed below. Number one, to derive the relations between various physical quantities. Number two, accurate of any equations can be verified by checking the correctness of any equation. That's it, sir.
Thank you. Kritika? Oh, Krijal, not Kritika. Kritika's turn will come later on. And she is also ready. When is your turn, Kritika? Last one means for after 4-5 weeks her turn will come. I had given some questions, right? How many questions are given? 6 questions again? Okay. So homework means reading as well as writing. Writing as well as reading. Now let me call the person one by one and ask the question. Come with your copy. I'm going to ask. Let's begin with Ashwin. Come with your book. Everybody be ready now.